So now let's move on and just kind of briefly go over your current diet. Do you follow a diet? What do you think of like trends of diets that people will try to do? Do you think it can be a lot? Just your take on diets and then yours specifically.
All right. So I think that I tell my clients, people who are on diets are always on diets. I have seen that my whole life with different people that I know that are always moving from one diet to the next diet, and then they lose a dramatic amount of weight, and then they gain the weight back, and then they lose weight, and then they gain weight, and then they lose weight, and it's a constant yo-yo effect. I think adopt a healthy lifestyle and figure out, some type of eating pattern that helps you stay in good shape. So that's number one. Forget about this diet stuff.
Yeah, so you're not on the diet culture.
Adopt a healthy lifestyle and eating habits that are sustainable.
Okay.
My number one rule for food is avoid processed food, period. So that's no crackers, no cookies, no sauces, no salad dressing, no Coke, no Diet Coke, no juice.
Nothing that comes in a box, a can, a package.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because we can't control the chemicals and sugar that they're putting into all of those different products. So that's the easiest, I think, piece of advice I give to everyone. Mm-hmm. If you like salads and salad dressing, make a homemade salad dressing. It can be amazing.
Yeah.
Vegetables with seasoning on it is great. You don't need to dump processed cheese on it. Seriously, healthy fish, healthy steak, chicken, good sources of protein, nuts, good sources of fat. And so get rid of processed foods. So that's my number one rule. And I don't always adhere to that, but I try to adhere to it as the best that I can. Don't bring junk food home to the house.
Yeah. What is your take on ordering?
Well, I think, too many people. I mean, we had a client, or a prospective client, we were meeting with them. I was meeting with them, and we were going over his body comp. And here's what happens a lot of times. He was already on testosterone at a different clinic. Excuse me. He claimed that he worked out 5-6 days a week and he ate perfectly. And we're going through all of this stuff, and then I finally, it hits on me. He's 24% body fat, which is right on the borderline of obese. Something is wrong. He's lying to himself on something. And so I just said to him, how are you almost obese and you work out 5 to 6 days a week and you don't drink and you eat perfect and your testosterone level is 1500? It was 15. He was coming to us. He wasn't even a client, is not a client right now, and he had 1500 testosterone, which is an amazing level, top couple percent in the world. And then all of a sudden it comes out that he's eating Uber Eats when his girlfriend is not home, and they're also, sometimes making this snack and that snack. So it's clear that, he lacked accountability. Yeah. And so I think that, anytime that you're ordering food in all the time, there's a chance that you're getting chemicals and sugars in the sauces, and you're not controlling your caloric intake. And then you, a lot of times also, are eating at unhealthy hours.
Yeah. And I think the main thing with eating out versus eating at home, you can cook the same meal that you would order, but it will have two totally different effects on you, because you can, like you were saying, you can control the ingredients that you're cooking with, the sauce, the whatever. Yeah. So I think the ordering out, that should be a treat for yourself once a month.
Well, I think the other thing is that whether it's going out to dinner or ordering in, we all know that we can eat at home and we'd be happy with a little salad and some grilled chicken or something small. Mm-hmm. When we go out to dinner, we're ordering appetizer.
You're scoffing down a loaf of bread.
Sometimes they're giving bread on the table. Then you're ordering an entree on top of that.
Dessert.
Yeah, so especially now in Miami, there's this thing called Miami Spice, where there are these packages that you can go out to all these really high-end restaurants, and they give you an appetizer, entree, and dessert at a special price. So, and then also even ordering food in, you're not ordering like the exact amount that you'd eat to make you hungry, or I mean, I'm sorry, to like make you full. You're just ordering like all of your favorite stuff, and then you're like stuffing yourself, and you sometimes are ordering dessert. So I just think that if you really are on a mission to get in shape, and you have these health goals, to just minimize all that.
Yeah. So what's your current like day-to-day eating habits look like? Are you eating 3 meals a day? Do you prioritize protein? Like,
yeah, I mean, I try to get, I don't do a good enough job at managing my macros. I'll be 100% honest. I'll be accountable. I think that I would be in much better shape if I was, if I was really focused on my diet at the moment. But you know, I'm not, for a bunch of different reasons. But usually at the office, I'll do, you know, 2 of these sort of vegan shake meal replacers, which each have about, the way that I do it is about 40 grams each. So at the office, I'm probably having, you know, 80 grams of protein throughout the day, 500-600 calories. And then at home, I'm usually trying to have some type of meat with dinner. You know, whether it's chicken, steak, fish, you know, eating some vegetables. At the moment, I've been eating more bread than I'd like, and, you know, probably a little bit more snack food. And then, you know, a lot of times I'm forced, due to my schedule, I might work out at, you know, 10 o'clock at night. So I might have another protein shake after the workout, which that would have another like 40 grams of protein in it. So, you know, I'm trying to get close. I weigh 195 pounds, so I'm probably trying to get close to 200 grams of protein a day. And then, you know, I'm just sort of break even weight wise. Like I said, I could clean up my diet a little bit, and I think that I would be healthier. But all things considered, that's sort of what I'm shooting for.
yeah.
And right now I did a body comp the other day, so I'm 194 pounds. I think I'm 12% body fat. And so I'm right in striking distance with where I'd like to be. And that's with even cheating. This is the other thing. I know when I don't eat perfectly that I can tend to gain a little bit of weight or a little bit of body fat. But also it's not like an extreme amount. And so I also know that when I'm discussing with our clients how their diet is, whether they're sort of always telling the truth or not, because I know even I'm not gaining weight currently, and I still eat a decent amount of unhealthy food.
Yeah.
So if they gain weight or are not going in the right direction, and they think they're eating perfectly, you know, when we review the diet, it always comes out that they're not. They're eating a little bit less healthy than they think.
Yeah. So it seems like, even though your diet might not be what you would like for it to be, the main thing that you're doing currently is just kind of prioritizing protein.
Yeah, I always am trying to, you know, as we get older, the body becomes less and less efficient at processing protein. So right now I'm still on the, 1 gram of protein per pound. I think you're supposed to go higher than that as you age, because the body becomes less efficient at processing the protein. But yeah, I'm shooting for that in general.
Nice. I think that's good. Yeah.
Yep.
People don't realize the importance of protein.